bringing the chin down without forcing. And like you're saying no, move your head very gently left and right. Yes. And then when you're feeling pretty stretched out that way, we'll come back up to a neutral position. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, and put your hands right on your neck. Your pinky fingers are right at the low part of your skull, and I want you to lean back into your fingers. And then you can move your head back and forth here. So we got to stretch in the back of the neck when your chin was down, and this is for the front. And it's just a safe way to move your head towards the back. All right, and then we'll come back. You can release your fingers and then just massage into the back part of the neck. All right, and then release. Now we'll move the fingers, just wiggle first. And then bring your fingertips together, and we're going to press the fingertips together, elbows come up, and then press the palms together, fingers come out. Now spread your fingers wide, interlace your fingers, come out, press your palms together, open the fingers. Now the next time you interlace your fingers, do it in a non-habitual way. So whatever you normally do, go over one finger and then open. It's a good way to wake up the brain. Bring the hands together, open. Now a non-habitual way. So you've done two different ways. Move over one finger on the other side. Maybe open. Bring your hands together, back, open. Now just bring your fingers together, fingertips together, right there at the center. We're going to move the hands over to the right and then interlace your fingers in the habitual way. Press out and let your left arm go longer, right elbow soft. Bring the hands in, come to the center. Open up the fingers again. Now, non-habitual way, move over one finger, come over to the left side, press out. So right arm's long, left elbow is soft. Come back in, go center, go back to the habitual way that you do that, and go straight out in the front. And then from here, I want you to drop the chin, round your shoulders, pull in your ribs, pull in your belly, and press out with the palms. And then start to straighten up from bottom to top. Come up, breathe. And then exhale, drop the chin, round the shoulders, pull in the ribs, the belly. Inhale, come back in, grow tall. And then one more, drop the chin, round the shoulders, ribs, belly. And then inhale back. And then we'll just release the fingers, move the fingers, and bring your hands together like you're going to wash them. So massage into the hands. And then we're just going to clasp the hands, not interlacing the fingers. All right, we're going to move the wrists around in a circle first. And then I want you to do more of a figure 8. So moving the wrists, the arms. So this is an 8 laying on its side for me. And then stop when you come to the middle, clasp your hands in the other way, and then do the opposite direction. I'm not sure I did opposite, but nobody's looking at you, right? Yes, you're looking at me, but hopefully, I don't know. I'll do both ways. Oh, and then we'll come back to just right back to the center. Let the hands go. Open up the shoulders now. Draw the elbows out and pull your shoulder blades together in the back. So feel that. Like you're trying to hold a piece of paper between your shoulder blades. Yes. Bring your hands together just like that in prayer hands, and then we'll come in and exhale. So we'll open up, take a breath, open across the chest, and then exhale, draw in. We'll go one more, maybe this time open up the arms, and then exhale, come back in again. And then we'll just come open. This time I want you to come up. So come up and then bring the hands together. And the fingertips are touching. The elbows are sort of soft. Lean over to the side now, getting this lateral spine movement side to side. And then we're going to bring the arms all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And then bring your hands out. We're going to drop this right hand, bring this left hand out, reach. And then just do the other side. So you're reaching back with your left, back with your right, and just doing this contralateral movement. Yes, now we're going to bring both arms down and then lift out to the side where your fingertips are even with your shoulders. Now bring this right hand further up. And then as you start to bring the right hand down, when it gets even with the left arm, bring both arms down. We're going to do that again. This left arm will stop in the middle. The right arm will continue up and then back down and get both in the center. And one more. Left arm stops. And then back and down. Now we're going the other way. So this time the right arm stops as the left arm continues up. And then as you go down, both go down. Add breath to this. Inhale. Exhale. Down. And go one more. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down. Now we'll bring the arms out in front. Cross this left over the right. Bend both elbows and bring the backs of the hands together. As you start to bring your hands up, squeeze your elbows toward one another and then come back down. Let your hands release to the forearms. Do that again with breath. Inhaling, get tall, feel your ribs rise. Exhale, firm the belly about 10%. Inhale, get tall, ribs rise. Exhale, firm. And last one, come up, get tall, almost like you're rising out of your seat. And then back. And then we're going to slide the hands to the elbows. Walk each foot out about one step. Let the elbows come to the right and lift this left elbow. We'll come down, round your back, and then lift the right. So add breath. This is your exhale, and breathe. Push out the breath, firm the belly. Inhale. Push. Inhale. And one more. And then come back, let go, come all the way down, all the way down. Now we're going to walk the feet back where they were. Lift up this left arm, lift up your right leg, and then come down. Lift up the right arm and left leg. Down, lift, down, point your toes, down, point, and one more, and point. And then come back down, both hands come to the tops of the legs, widen your feet again, bring the heels in, and we're going to do bow and arrow. So bring this left arm on top, right arm under. The top arm, which will switch each time, is the arrow. So here's the arrow, here's the bow. And then that arm goes under, here's the arrow, here's the bow. And we'll go over to this side. Now I want you to look at the arrow. Switch, look over to that side, the right side. Switch, look left. Make sure you're sitting upright, that your spine is long. Switch, now breathe. Switch, exhale, breathe, look to the right. Exhale, inhale, look. Exhale, last time, inhale, and then exhale. And then walk your feet back in, bring your fingertips to your shoulders, and move those elbows. Get that shoulder movement. Breathe. Oh yeah, then do the back stroke. Come on to the back. Oh yeah, hopefully this feels good to you like it does to me. I've been traveling and carrying luggage. All right, and then we'll bring the hands back down again. We're going to take this left hand and bring it on the shoulder. We're going to draw the shoulder down, draw that ear down. At the same time, I want you to reach the right fingers towards the floor. Then come back up. You're just going to switch. You're going to bring that hand there. The same side ear goes down, and reach down with your opposite arm. Feel it all the way up into the shoulder. Come back, switch. This goes down, ear goes down, right arm reaches, fingertips trying to touch the floor. And then one more, lean and reach. And now just bring both hands up. Bring this left hand on the side of the face. Lean into the hand. Now this time I want you to do like talk to the hand. Press that hand out. Now fingertips up and then fingertips down. Come back and put the hand, right hand on this side. Lean, reach out, fingertips up, and then fingertips down. And then come back to center. Both hands go out, extend, extend, extend. We're going to turn the palms up, come all the way up, reach, reach, reach. And then bring the palms down all the way like you're pressing down. Now lift this left arm out to the side, step your right foot out. You can rest this hand and come across the body and then pull back. So get some great movement in that left side, the shoulder and across the chest. Just breathe whatever way it feels natural to you. Over, and we'll go one more. Just getting some great movement. And bring that arm down, step in, step this foot out, rest the hand, and come over and pull back. Just over and pull. You know, even in these simple movements, we really have to be mindful of our body. If something hurts, don't do it. Or don't try to be the best puller of all. I have to say, the first time I did yoga, I bought a AM PM yoga with Rodney Yee from Target. One more. And I hurt myself in 3 different ways doing this very simple yoga because, walk your feet in, I wanted to be the best. Now, who was I competing with? Who knows? Rodney was on the video and nobody else was up. But when he raised his arms, I raised mine higher. And I pulled a muscle in my back. Yeah, I did. And then other way, when he crossed his legs, you know, crisscross applesauce in that lotus position, he couldn't quite get his one foot all the way over. Oh, but I could. Not really. And I hurt the top of my foot so bad that it was hard for me to walk for about a month. So, you know, the things we do, the things we do. And go the other way. You know, everything else that we do growing up is, you know, usually when you play, you're competitive. And so that's why yoga, you know, was so different for me. It wasn't a competition. It was, you know, me learning what my body could do safely and not. All right. And then bring that foot down. We're just going to lift and release the heels. Just beboppity bounce a couple times. And this is just a way to reset. You can jiggle the arms, jiggle the hands. And breathe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello today. Hello today. And then rest. So from here, we're going to come to standing. Just come up any way works for you. And I'm going to bring the chair on the left side of me and use it as I need for balance. And we'll separate the feet, and you're standing in mountain pose. So mountain pose is, you know, check down. Your feet are about 6 to 8 inches apart. And then you could kind of scan. Are you locking your knees? Make sure your knees are not locked. Let your shoulders come slightly back. Maybe firm the belly about 5%. Let the shoulders come away from the ears again because they'll creep back up. And then start to move your weight into the balls of your feet in the front. So just a very slight lean forward. And then back it up where you're right on the 3 parts of your feet, under your pinky toe, under your big toe, and then the heel. Now we'll bring most of our weight into the heels. So you're sort of leaning back. You don't need to lift your front toes up, but feel more weight in the back part of your foot, the heel. and then bring that weight back to all three areas. That area below the pinky toe, below the big toe, and in the heel. And then we'll start to move all the way into the front part of the feet, starting to rise up where you're on the balls of your feet. And get your heels, I'm going to turn this way, get your heels up there. If you need to hold the chair, that's what you do. You maintain your posture and then come back down. Come back down. We'll do that again, but before I do, I'm just reminding you that toe strength is one of the factors of whether you're going to take a serious fall at our age or more. So strengthening our toes is a very good thing. Let your toes bear some weight. You can kind of lean into them slightly. Come back down again. Now we're going to lift the toes. So let the front part of your feet lift. Feel all that weight in your heels. And then bring those feet flat again. Feel the three parts of your feet. Under your pinky, under your big, then the heel. Then raise up those heels again. Now add an arm. So raise up the arm. And then come back down. Now, if you can do this without holding, do that. If you want to come against a wall like I am, you could do that. So coming up and coming down. So if you're holding on to the chair, switch the arm that goes up. Hold with the other arm. Come up. If you're at the wall, you can keep fingers on the wall. Come back down. If you want to do both arms, do that. Again, if you want to use the wall, you have the wall. And come down. We're going to do both arms again. Come up. If you can, sustain this. So if you need to hold now and you weren't holding, do it. Keep those toes, keep those heels up. And then let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Come back down. Now we'll just take this right foot and move it around. You can shake it. You can move it in a circle. Do whatever you need to. We also talked about ankle mobility. We drew our first names with our foot to get some movement. It's so important to keep that area flexible. This is our base. This is how we stay upright. And then other way. All right. And then we'll bring both feet flat. I'm going to walk around I'm not going to walk around, but walk around the back of your chair. I have a very light chair and I'm going to just move it. So here, you're going to either use your hands or you're going to put your hands on the chair or you're going to put your hands on your legs. We're going to step back slightly, so hands on the legs, and I want you to come forward. You're not coming very far. You're just, I don't know how many degrees that is. Now start to put more weight in your heels, but keep your toes down too. And start to bend your knees. Look where your kneecaps are going. Do not have them over your toes. So you want the kneecaps to be behind your toes. So you're standing right here in a bit of a forward fold. Now straighten your legs and then bend your knees. Really feeling the weight in your feet. Look down between your feet, straighten your legs, bend your knees. Go again, straighten your legs and bend your knees. Now come all the way up, press your feet into the floor, up, nice and tall. Now we're going to step the feet slightly apart, okay? 1 foot over. And then bring your heels inward, toes out. Again, We're going to bend the knees, keeping the spine nice and long. Look and make sure that your knees are not falling over your toes. So don't go down very far if your feet aren't wide. And now we're not going to lean forward. We're going to keep that spine long and let the hands come out. We're going to straighten the legs, come up, raise the arms out at diagonals. If you can, raise the heels slightly. If you can't, just maybe have less weight on them. And then bring those heels back down, bend the knees, look and see. If your knees are going over your toes, then step out wider. Okay? Come back up, take a breath as you come up. Maybe raise your heels, engage your core. Exhale, put all three parts of your feet back down. Watch where your knees are. Inhale, come back out again. Tighten your buttocks if you can. Exhale, back down. You know you can hold the chair if you need to, right like that. Inhale, coming up. If you can, sustain this now. Just maintain your normal breath. Keep strong in your core. And then start to lower your heels back down, arms out and up. Then come all the way back up. You're going to be in what's called a 5-pointed star. A 5-pointed star. All right, just feel your body in this pose. Feel under your pinky toe, your big toe, your heel. And now raise those arms a little higher, bend the elbows, and make a fist with your hands. We're going to pull down as your knees go out. And then come back up, let your fingers go. Raise your heels if you can. Hold on if you need to. Pull down, almost like you're doing a squat. You are doing a squat. Keep your spine long. Inhale, fingers go wide. One more, pull down, and then come back up. Fingers go wide, heels are up. And then just bring everything back down again. Walk your feet in however you want. Arms, shake it out. And then just step a little wide with the feet. Feet are forward. Come back and forth. So you just swing it out. Move weight to one foot, move weight to the other. Breathing. And then we'll just come back to standing in mountain pose. So back to right here, standing in mountain pose. We're going to step this right foot one step over and take your right hand on the hip. Bring this left elbow out. And here's where we're going. We're coming over, moving the weight into the right side of the body, and then start to lift your left heel so that you're resting on the ball of your left foot. Then bring both down, the heel, the foot, the everything, elbow down. Add breath to this. Inhale, come up. Feel that breath move into the ribs. Raise up that heel. Now slowly drop the foot back down. Keep your elbow where it is. And then come back over. Let's do that again. So both will go up. Take a breath. Start to lift up your left heel and your left arm. And then as you exhale, push down that heel. Foot's down, take a breath, and then exhale, down goes the elbow. Inhale, both go up. Exhale, slowly drop that heel, feel that stretch. Now take a breath, and exhale goes the elbow. Right, bring that hand down, step that foot in. Right elbow goes up, step your left foot over to the side, and we'll go both up at one time, heel and elbow. And then your exhale down. Go inhale, we'll do again at the same time. Exhale, foot's fully flat. Now go up, both go up, and then exhale down your heel. Stay here, breathe, keep that part engaged. Exhale down your elbow. So inhale, heels up. Exhale, heel goes down. Now breathe, breathe into those ribs. Exhale goes the elbow. I know this is one more on this side, but we're going to do it again. Inhale. Exhale the heel down. Now breathe. Exhale down the elbow, the shoulder, the works. And then step back in, kick it out. And then we're going to turn the chair around or walk around to the front of your chair so that you're standing where the seat of the chair is facing you. I want to step back into this power pose that I told you about. So your feet are wide, your hands are wide, but you're standing in front of where you would sit. So lower the arms so that your hands are at shoulder height, and we're going to turn to the right and bring your left hand down to the chair. Okay, and then draw back up again. Then you're going to turn and bring your right hand down, left hand's hanging out back there. Come back up, breathe, turn, left hand goes down, right hand goes up. Now I want you to look up at that right hand. And then engage the belly, come back up, turn, bring this left hand down, right hand goes up, look up at that right hand. Come back up, engage that belly, turn, left hand goes down, look up, your palm faces you, look up at that hand. And then come back up, engage the belly, turn, and look up, palm. You can face it towards you, look up. And then come back again. We're going to give the legs a break, bend the knees, bend the elbows, bend the knees, bend the elbows. And then come up, take a breath, and then make a fist, come down and come up, breathe, and then come down like you have a chair behind you. And one more, come up, and then come back up again. Just let the fingers go. Come all the way down. Walk your feet in, and bring your hands to the fronts of your legs, right like that. You're going to turn towards the chair again, where you would sit, and I want you to do a slight bow forward. Slight bow forward. Now look down between your feet. Start to sit like you have a chair behind you. So your knees are bending. Now put your hands where you would sit. Put your hands where you would sit. And start to work your hands towards the back of the chair. So slide and let your chin drop down. All right. Now start to straighten your legs. Come up. Hands come closer. Come all the way up. Breathe. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the legs. Coming forward. Sit back like you have a chair behind you. And then let your hands come out like this into chair pose. This is chair pose. Of course, you're engaged in your core. Breathe. Turn the palms down, ready for the chair. And we're going to straighten our legs. I know you're about to say, when are we going to straighten our legs? Now. You can walk your hands further away from you like you're in a down dog, and then sit back again. So sit back into child's pose. Chin lowers. Inhale, come back up, straight legs. Exhale, sit back. Go one more. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, sit back. And when you're ready, straighten your legs, walk your hands back, and bend your knees slightly. We're going to come off of the chair with your hands, start to straighten your legs, come all the way up, hands in the air. Bring your hands on the sides of your legs. Right like that. And then we're going to do a forward fold. As you start to fold, bend your knees when you need, slide your hands down the sides of your legs, and then slide them all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, hands come on the sides of the legs, come down. Inhale, come all the way up. And go one more. Slide down. Inhale, come all the way up. And once you're up here, move your weight into the front of your feet. See if you could come up. If you're by the wall, put a hand on the wall, put a hand on the chair if you need. And then come back down. Now we're just going to walk around to the back of the chair. Walk around to the back of the chair. Put your hands on the chair or fingertips, whatever you want. And then we've lifted our heels a lot. We're going to lift our toes. So the weight's in your heels. Lower your chest and feel that stretch in your hamstrings, right? Inhale, come up, move the weight to the flat of your feet. All parts of your feet are down. Raise up your heels. Raise one arm, raise both. Come back down. You're going to lift your toes, lower. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Inhale, feet go flat. Come all the way up. And one more, bring the hands down and lift your toes. Feel that good stretch? Yes, yes, yes. And then feet are flat on the floor. We're going to keep our right foot forward, step back with your left foot, and then bend your right knee, left heel down. The total left foot's down. I'm going to turn forward just so you can see. I have about 6 to 8 inches between my feet, and we're going to take this left arm, put it behind you, bring your right hand on your chest, and bow into your hand. Angle. Bow into your hand. Engage that low belly. Extend your arm out. Look at those fingers. Now bring that hand back in, draw back up and raise up. We'll do that again. Hand goes to the chest, bend that knee, bow forward, hand goes out. Now you might want to do some of your feet work. Can you lift your heel? All right? Can you lift more of your heel? Do you need to hold on to the chair? Can you lift a whole leg? Maybe not. Play with it. Hold as you need. Now start to bring that foot flat. Hand goes in. Inhale, come up. And we'll do that one more time. Bringing that hand in, you're going to bend the knee. You're going to bow forward. Hand goes out, but I'm not overreaching. I'm keeping that shoulder plugged in. Lifting up the heel. Maybe the whole foot, maybe a toe goes down. You're engaging in your core. You're holding a chair if you need. And then start to bring both feet flat on the floor. Hand goes up. Yes. And then just bring that arm down. Step your back foot forward. Take that hand that was behind you. Bring it in front of you. Hold right here at the top and then slide down that arm all the way. And just backstroke twice and forward stroke twice. Oh yeah. And then just rest. Shake it out. Now we'll come back behind the chair as needed, going back into that warrior pose. So instead of stepping the right foot forward, you're going to step your left foot forward. Oops. So here you are. Your back foot is your right foot. And I know when I turn to the side, then when I mirror you, this looks like my right leg. So I'm going to stand forward just for this example. So left leg, right leg back. And then the left hand goes on the chest, the right hand goes behind. And then you're bowing into your hand. You're going to extend that hand out, look at that hand, and I'm not overreaching. So all my weight's in my front leg, all right? And then start to lift your back heel. And you're looking out at your fingers. Bring that heel back down, bring that hand in, come up, take a breath. Exhale, heel, heel lifts, hand goes out. You're feeling more weight into that left leg. Maybe you're lifting up more of your foot. Maybe you're holding the chair, right? And as you're ready, we come back and we take a breath when you're ready. Again, coming forward, moving the weight forward. You're going to lift your leg. You're not going to lift your leg. You're going to have a toe down. You're going to have the whole foot down. This yoga is your yoga. So do it what works for you safely, but give yourself a challenge at the same time. We're going to go again. Yeah. And out. Breathe, breathe. And back up. Yes. And then we'll just bring that arm down, walk your foot in, take that arm that was behind you, bring it across, hold at the top, do a slide. Fingertips here, you go forward twice. And then rewind. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then just let everything shake it back out. Open and close. Now I'm just going to stand where the chair's on my right side. I'm going to get a little hip movement in. Hold on to that chair and lift your outside knee, your left knee. You're going to bring it across to the chair and bring that knee pointed out to the side. Then the left foot goes behind your right calf, and then you're going to swerve it back over. Knee by the chair, open, behind, knee by the chair, open, behind, and one more, knee, open, and then behind. Now we're going to take this leg and step it over, like 2 steps. Readjust with this right leg. Turn where the knee is pointed forward. This right knee is pointed forward. And then bend that knee slightly. We're going to lift up the toes on your left foot. and then calm down. Breathe as you come up, and then bend that right knee, lift those left toes, and go one more. Breathe as you come up, and then exhale, bend the right knee, come on down. And then we'll just come back up. Let that hand come up. Now, while that hand's still in the air, turn both toes forward, both feet forward, and bring your right toes, pivot them towards the chair. Bend that knee and just get a nice stretch. You can put your hand on your leg, on the chair, and just feel that whole left side stretch. All the way down to the foot, all the way up the leg, the side of the body, the arm, and then release. And I'm going to walk around now, slowly but surely. And now I'm on, the chair's on the right side, and we're going to lift up this right knee and bring it over towards the chair, away, and then slip that foot behind. So it's over, open, back, open, back, open. Let's go one more, and back. Now take that foot that's behind, step out, boom. Readjust, turn your left knee so the knee's pointed forward, bend that knee slightly, lift up your right toes, and here's your exhale. Breathe as you come up. Exhale, lift those toes, and breathe. And go one more. And breathe. Yes, bring that arm down, and I'm just going to switch where the left toes are pointed towards the chair. That knee bends. You could step your right foot out a little bit, and then just come over. Your hands on the leg or the chair. Just feel, get a good stretch. Try not to collapse towards the chair. Keep that right shoulder open and stretch. Beautiful. Come back up again. Walk back in. Readjust. And before we sit, we're going to do a small moving meditation where the heels are in and the knees are just baby bends. Hands right here. We're going to inhale and then exhale, a little bend. In and exhale. Now inhale. Exhale to the center, and then follow that arm and bring it over. Then bend your knees to the center. Follow it back and back to the heart. And when we just do two more, inhale and bend the knees. Exhale. Last time, inhale and then exhale. And then just hands right here at the center. Walk your feet back. Let the hands go. Come to seated pose. Yeah, and just get comfy in your seat. You could do a wiggle. And then land back on your shoulder blades at the back of the chair. So feel, by leaning back, you have sort of an opening across the chest. If you want to, let your arms come out and just breathe here. And then wrap your arms around yourself. Just get that stretch between the shoulder blades. Come off of the back of the chair, and then exhale, come into just like a a real, I don't know, into a ball. And then inhale, open back up, get big, get wide, stretch everything. And if you can remember, put the other arm on top, rounding the spine, tucking in, exhaling. And then inhale back up again. And we'll just bring the hands right back to the center of the chest. You can rest your hands here. Feel your feet on the floor. And just take in, for the next breath or two, all the movement we did today, right? Just all the opening that happened. And when we stay open, that's when change can happen. So making it happen in the physical body first is always the way to start. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure, pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much for being here. What a joy to be with you. Yes.